Oh yeah, we got a wild, crazy police chase for you today. We got the most notorious Moparians on the streets. I said the most notorious. You know who it is, the Scatpackians. Those wild, crazy Scatpackians. Every time I try to get away from the Scatpackians, they pop back up like, surprise, we acting a fool again, T-Light. Well, can the boys in blue calm these wild Scatpackians down? Or will the Scatpackians make the boys in blue look like clowns? Let's have a reaction. Action. Okay, nice charger right there, man. We got Officer Bird today. We got the Bird, man, the God of War. Why he turning around, though? Is he about to mess with the Charger? Come on with the Mo-filing Officer Bird. He ain't do nothing but cruising. He wasn't speeding. Why you get behind him? See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't go nowhere in your Mopar without getting messed with. He wasn't speeding. We can't say he wasn't speeding. We can't say he was speeding. And we definitely can't say he was breaking the law. He just jumped behind that man for no reason, or woman. Come on, Officer Bird. This is definitely some profiling. And it's a Scatpack. Oh, he got the Fred Flintstone beat. Let's see what he got. Yabba dabba doo! Go, baby! Put your foot all the way down, down, down to hell, so you can play footsie with the devil, cause you got to go. Officer Bird on some real illegal stuff right now, picking on this guy. He wasn't doing nothing wrong, but you shouldn't have ran, man. You should have just took the ticket or whatever it was. Go, Scatpackian! I'm rooting for the Scatpackian right now, cause he wasn't doing nothing wrong. Oh, you gotta keep it straight now. He moving, okay, get busy then. Oh, he moving. Officer Bird moving too now. He doing a hundo. Oh, come on, baby. You can't be making no turns. Not in the Scat, man. Bad idea. On the wrong way, you going the wrong way? Oh, my, sinister. Oh, man, Bird ain't playing. He'll kill himself trying to take the guy out. He almost took himself out the game. Oh, they got him. Man, Officer Bird don't be playing. We got to call him the God of War. Get on the ground, Musty. What was you thinking? So musty ass, running from the police. How he gonna stand up? You got the door on his feet. They done chased the man out of his shoes. He ain't got on no shoes. They done chased him. You weren't thinking about your son when you had your foot all the way down, doing 180? What you thinking about your son then? I agree, he shouldn't have got behind you. He definitely profiled you. But you shouldn't have ran, doofus. He definitely profiled you, man. I agree with you, man. You ain't do nothing wrong. He definitely got behind you on some crazy stuff. I was going to say it was your skin tone, but I'd be lying. Yeah, why you run, man? Try to pick up your son, and then you just ran. Get your mustache in the back of the cruiser, stinking ass. Get in the back of the car, stinking. You don't care about your son, because if you did, you wouldn't have ran. Now you care about picking up your son. Pick up these tickets. Pick up your drawers in the sale, because it's going down. Now, I do agree, they did profile you, man. You ain't doing nothing wrong. He did just jump behind you on some real illegal stuff. You wasn't doing nothing wrong, I agree. But you shouldn't have ran, doofus. Messed up that nice white Scatpack, man. It probably ain't that bad in damage. Probably some front end damage and side damage. I'll pick it up at car parts next week. We're gonna park that bad boy out. Why you run, man? You didn't do nothing wrong. Fred Flintstone feet, you couldn't help yourself.
Yeah, but why you get behind me? Yeah, I'm alright. The thing is, I did not do nothing. I'm on my way to pick my son up. Yeah. I never got my son. I was gonna go. I got my phone. My son is in school. I was on my way to pick my son up. I'm good.
You could have picked up your son if you would have just stopped and pulled over. He couldn't give you no ticket. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I agree. He didn't. He shouldn't have got behind you because you didn't do nothing wrong. But you shouldn't have ran, doofus magoofus. Just sit back and think about what you did. Meet me in the comments. Listen here. I don't root for the good guys nor the bad guys. But I was rooting for this guy. You know why I was rooting for him? Because he didn't do anything wrong. He was just driving. He wasn't speeding. He wasn't in the wrong lane. He wasn't doing that. It wasn't none of that ganja flowing through the windows. You know, some of that good. That ooh. He had none of that flowing through the windows. He was just driving, going to pick up his son. And Officer Bird, a.k.a. the God of War, said, I'm about to pick on this guy. I'm about to profile him because that was some straight up mofiling. You can't even go to the store. You can't even go to daycare. Don't get in your Mopar. If you're going to pick up your son, get in your baby mama's Camry. Get in your baby mama's Altima. Get in your baby mama's CRV. Do not get in your Scatpack because they're going to profile you, man. Mofiling is a real thing. You should have just pulled over at the same time, too. Yeah, I'm mad that they mofiled you. They was picking on you, and that was wrong. All the way wrong. Officer Bird was all the way wrong. 100% wrong. Homeboy ain't do nothing. Now, homeboy, you was 100% wrong too. You shouldn't have ran. You should have just pulled on over and heard whatever little spiel he was going to give you because he couldn't have gave you no ticket. He couldn't have did nothing to you. As long as your plates was good and your insurance was good, he couldn't have did nothing to you. He would have had to swallow his pride and gone on down the road. But you did what all Scatpackians do. You cannot resist the chase. Soon as you say, oh, he trying to get behind me and I'm in the scatty 6.4 liters of hell and he trying to get behind me? Oh, no. And I left my brain at home. I got the squirrel up there going crazy. Come on now. He couldn't resist. The squirrel said, don't worry about it. Let me take over. Let me drive. See, once you let the squirrel take over, you see what happened. You start going down the wrong side of the road. Come on, man. You should have just stopped. Like I said, I agree. He had no business getting behind you because you didn't do anything wrong. Look at this. You were just driving. You ain't do nothing wrong. So I definitely can't say you was doing something wrong. He just was picking on you. I don't know if you notorious. Is you one of those notorious guys down there in Arkansas? Maybe they know. Maybe you're a known hitter. Maybe you're a known slanger, banger, whatever you want to call it. But you wasn't doing wrong today. Today you wasn't doing nothing wrong until you decided to run. When you decided to let Rocco the squirrel take over. That's when you made a mistake. You should have just pulled over. But yeah, Officer Bird, you definitely was picking on homeboy. I don't like what you did right there. That was crazy. Dude ain't do nothing wrong. I know everybody like, Officer Bird, man, he's the guy. Officer Bird was picking on this guy. However you want to say it. He picked on that dude. That dude didn't do nothing. But come on, man. You can't fall for the get up, the trap. Sometimes you gotta use your head, but you left your brain at home. You knew when he got behind you, should say, man, I ain't even tripping. I'm legit. I'm going to go ahead and go through this little traffic stop, and then I'm gonna go pick up my son. Cause you keep talking about my son this, my son. You ain't care about your son when you was doing 180, going crazy. Did you care about your son? Did you care about your son when you decided to go down the wrong side of the street? Officer Bird gave you that heat. Once you did the wrong side of the street, now you got reckless driving, speeding, running from the police. Ain't no telling what other charges you got. All because you decided to run when you didn't have to. When you was playing footsie with the devil, was you like, man, I'm thinking about my son right now. No, you was trying to see who was gonna win the footsie war with the devil. You couldn't you got the gas pedal all the way down. Clown. You looking like a clown right now. They set you up for the okie doke. Meet me in the comments. Did they set him up? Did they set him up for the okie doke? Because in my opinion, they set him up for the okie doke. Scatpackians, I love y'all because y'all the most fearless drivers on the road. But why y'all always running? Why you always running? You don't gotta run all the time. Yes, you're fast. You are very fast, but you're not agile. You're not nimble. You can't turn turns fast. All you are is straight line fast. You're 100-meter dash fast. That's it. Stop. Pump your brakes. Use your brain. Matter of fact, stop. Don't even use your brain. Keep that content coming. Keep on making them bonehead decisions for your boy Uncle T-Light so I can keep on exposing you. I love the Scatpackers. I'm a Moparian myself. You know I'm a big boy Moparian. I'm one of the greatest of all time because I done some things in my life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about it though, you know what I'm saying? But meet me in the comments and let me know, y'all. Do y'all agree with Officer Bird just picking on this guy, jumping behind him? Like I said, it's called mofiling. Everybody know the cops be picking on Mopars. Every time they see a Mopar, they start mofiling, especially if you're in a Charger. Challenger. Chargers and Challengers, they coming for you. You might be able to slide away in a Durango. You might be able to, no, you ain't sliding away in the TRX, especially if you got the signals on there. They're going to get behind you in the TRX too. Only person that probably can get away is most likely the Durango. What is it? They get behind you in the Trackhawk. They definitely get behind you in the Trackhawk. But if you, no, they might not get behind you in the Trackhawk if they don't know if it's a Trackhawk, because you know it's kind of incognito. You can't, sometimes those can get past you. So Durango, Trackhawk, you might be able to slide on past. TRX, Charger, Challenger, they getting behind you. But with that being said, meet me in the comments so we can have a conversation about this mofiling problem. It's a serious problem. These cops are definitely mofiling. We got to stop this, man. But like I say, I'm always leave you with something a little positive. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see how quick homeboy got caught up in the funnies? You see how fast he put himself in a situation that he didn't have to put himself in? Sometimes you got to think before you react. Let me say it again. Think before you react. Because homeboy in this video, he did not think before he reacted. His first reaction was to run when he should have said, wait, insurance good, car good, tank full of gas. I ain't did nothing wrong. All he can do is pull me over and talk a little bit so I can smell a little stinking breath, and he got to let me go. Bird brain got to let me go. But you fell for the okie doke because you didn't use your thinker. Stop leaving your brain at home. Bring it with you. It can save your life. So now this homeboy, he about to go to jail for reckless driving, running from the police, putting innocent people in danger, probably getting charged for destroying police equipment. He got a lot of charges coming. He gonna probably spend a couple days in jail. He probably get some probation, but it's gonna be some expensive probation because he gonna have to do some community service and pay for all the damages. Or he gonna go do a little bit of time and then come out and get on do community service on top of that. But make the right decisions. Use your brain is all I'm trying to say. But with that being said, we do not condone running from the police. Absolutely not. Don't run. Just pull over, man. Get that ticket. But we will be entertained, and I will give you a play-by-play in a comedic way of the action that we are seeing when you are fleeing. I definitely will. But we don't condone it. But hey, You might just have to. Sometimes you might just have to. Like this time right here, I can't 100% say I wouldn't have ran because you never know what these cops are. He could have been jumped behind you, plant some drugs on you or anything. Just being a bully, probably pull you out the car and beat you. You never know what these cops are on. It's a possibility that I could have ran because he ain't do nothing wrong. So I probably would have been scared like, oh, what's going on? This might be a fake cop or something because I ain't do nothing wrong. That we got to think about that too. Those are things you got to think about. Because, yeah, I know, be like, man, he shouldn't have ran. But you never know what was going through his head. He could have been traumatized before. Maybe the cops beat him up before. Maybe he got pulled out the cops. Maybe they done set him up, put drugs on him. You never know what the situation may have caused for homeboy to run. Although he shouldn't have ran, but we don't know what his brain was thinking because he left it at home. But with that being said, if you do just so happen to run from the police and you in a scat pack, can you please keep going straight?
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never